What up, YouTube? Quinn here, back with another Quinn Reactions. Welcome to episode 3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of Quinn React. In today's video, we'll be going over the album Current Call 2 by Eminem, the predecessor to the first one, which came out in 2005. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that, check that out. In the first 2 episodes of Quinn React, where I had discussed the album Violent Days by Logic. They'll be in the description below. Also, stay tuned for a few announcements that I will be making at the end of the video, which will be on here. Thank you for 199 subs. We are so close to reaching the 200 sub milestone, so please consider hitting that subscribe button for me one time. Before we go track by track, let's briefly go over the track list. To start off, we have the song Godzilla with the late Wrld, followed by the Joyner Lucas collab, and many more other classics of the past. Now, let's break down each track and I'll give you my take on it for you guys. Track 1 is Godzilla with Wrld. We start off with the beginning of Current Call 2 with the track Godzilla with the late Wrld. Now, I'm very little familiar with Wrld, however, I did see his Tim Westwood freestyle over at Eminem beat and he was spitting. Also did watch him on the ZS YouTube channel. One song notably I heard from him was the well-known one known as Lucid Dreams. Wrld, like many other young upcoming rappers who sadly passed away, really has some potential in the hip-hop world. But due to some legal problems and drugs, he passed away, leaving behind a legacy that wasn't finished just yet. This song just proves what it could have been had he still been here. Great song overall, definitely one of my favorites. Track 2 is Lucky You featuring Joyner Lucas. The second track on this album is Lucky You with another fast ripping rapper in Joyner Lucas. Another favorite of mine. I like the way Joyner is able to keep up with Eminem on this track. Their chemistry is definitely meshes well together. Hoping for more tracks by them in the future, like that Leak If I Was, which may land on Joyner's next project whenever that drops. I'll be waiting for that. Track 3 is That Means Evil, Lighters with Bruno Mars. The third track on this project is another classic, Lighters with Bruno Mars. If you don't know, the duo of That Means Evil is Royce the 5'9" and Eminem that make up the duo. The song is definitely a classic, and that I can play again and again. This is one of my favorites by them, with another one later on in the video. Track 4 is Gnat. Track 4 is Gnat, which is another Eminem banger from his previous project, Music's Being Murdered By. The lyrical slaughter and a destined MGK, who we had a beef back and forth with a few years back. This song is one of those that bring out the most in Eminem. One of my other favorites to listen to. Track 5 is Cinderella Man with featuring Kobe. Not Kobe Bryant. The next track is Cinderella Man, another classic, Eminem classic. Yeah. This song depicts Eminem's difficult past and his bright future. The song also displays Eminem's love for the sport of boxing. This was on the album Recovery back in 2009, by the way. Track 6 is Walk on Water featuring Beyonce. Walk on Water features the wonderful singer from Beyonce. Not too bad of a song despite it not being my favorite overall. On my Eminem's favorites list. Track 7 is Rap God. This song Eminem shows out his fast rapping skills throughout the whole entire 6-minute duration. This song also is an ode to himself. This also had 1,560 words in it, only to be beaten by a rapper named Harry Shatter in 2015. Track 8 is Love the Way You Lie featuring Rhianna. This is one of the 2 Rhianna features we got on this project. This reflects on both Eminem and Rhianna's abusive relationships with their respective exes, Kim and Chris Brown. Track 9 is Run Back Down with featuring Pink. In this song, Eminem goes back to his roots of puns and illusions, briefly saying. Track 10 is Higher. This song, Eminem shows off his lyrical capabilities once again and talks about his life after fame. Track 11 is Berzerk. This song does contain a few jabs at new school rappers. Track 12 is Not Afraid. And this song is an inspiration anthem for his fans that addresses his struggles and triumphs, but also encouraging his fans to reach their triumphs as well. Anyone who is lacking some motivation and some confidence, I recommend this song highly because it can help you through the darkest and roughest of times. Track 13. What up, YouTube? Quinn Mark here to give you guys a little announcement. Season 2 of Quinn Mark Explains is coming up soon, so if y'all know anyone that can and then do animations, or y'all know how to do animations, I'll leave my email in the links below for you guys as well. The deadline's coming up soon, so I'll leave that in the description box for you guys below as well. So this is my boy Quinn Mark. Leave those animations, guys. Thank y'all for this little special short announcement. Is from the G2 LBC feature Snoop Dogg. A track that we needed, we thought we'd never get because of their beef a few years ago. The beef stemmed from when Snoop left M out his top 10 list of great MCs. The exchange escalated when Eminem threw a shot back in the songs Gnat and Zeus, which was on M's last project, Music Being Murdered By. Months later, Snoop Dogg previewed a song on Instagram with many spreading rumors that it was a diss toward Shady. However, those rumors were false as the official song release. The song pays homage to both their hometowns. Ultimately, their beef faded away and we got this banger. Let's not forget that fast rapping flow by Snoop Dogg spit it in this song, which was never seen before. Proves he can keep up with Eminem. Here's to more like this in the future. Track 14 is Nowhere Fast featuring Kehlani. This song featuring Kehlani is a description of Eminem's experience with the game and considers his own position in the industry. The song also comments on the world's current state through many notably referencing the latest terrorist attacks and North Korean nuclear threat. Track 15 is Fall. And this song continues from the main theme of criticizing the current state of the rap game while responding to the people who criticize of his previous album Revival, which still remains his worst received solo album of his whole entire discography. He also mentions the likes of Tyler Creator, Lord Jamar, and the former Slaughterhouse member Joe Budden. Track 16 is Phenomenal. Just like previous tracks, Not Afraid and Guts Over Fear, Phenomenal serves as a motivational song to power through life struggles. Track 17 is Fast Lane. Fast Lane serves as the second Bad Meets Evil collab on Current Call 2, aside from Lighters, which we talked about earlier in the video. This song shows off both their lyrical abilities to spit on one track. Track 18 is You're Never Over. This song serves as an ode to his fallen friend Proof, who passed away years ago. Track 19 is 3 AM, sees Eminem become a serial killer, committing mass murder following his escape from rehab. Track 20 is Spacebound. A summer love song that gets pretty visceral as the song goes on. He describes a budding relationship that turns abusive times affectionate, considering how graphic it gets. Track 21, considered by both fans and critics alike as the strongest song on Relapse. This song is about depression, but by the end of the track, Eminem expresses optimism and hope for his future. Track 22 is The Monster with Rhianna. The second Rhianna assisted song on Current Call 2. This dark and emotional track has Eminem considering his alter ego Shady as a monster. Monster could also be a reference to the fame which has taken so much from him, or perhaps the true monster is in his mind and the demons that plague it. Track 23 is Venom, a soundtrack single for the 2018 Columbia Pictures movie Venom, based on the Marvel Comics character with the same name. Track 24 is Crack a Bottle with Dr. Dre and 50 Cent. This song made an appearance on the Hot 100 charts list, as this was Eminem's first time being on there. One of many classics Eminem and Dr. Dre have made over the past 2 decades. Track 25 is This Love featuring 50 Cent. This song was never released to the public back in 2009, most likely for Relapse 2, yet was kept in the vault due to negative reviews on the first Relapse. Track 26 is River featuring Ed Sherran. This song depicts and details the struggles of a failing relationship that ultimately culminates in an abortion. The story initially depicts a man who has been cheating on his girl. She finds out about his cheating ways and seeks revenge by cheating on him with Eminem. Eminem knows he's getting used, yet he persists anyways in order to fill the romantic void in his heart. After the man finds out what she has been doing, he ends up leaving her at the same time as Eminem has lost interest in her. His struggles come to fruition as soon as he realizes she's pregnant with his baby. His selfish actions cause the destruction of the girl's relationship and the abortion of her unborn child. Track 27, Survival. Eminem vibrantly attempts to cement his top spot in the rap game. He applies the idea of survival of the fittest into the rap and claims that he is the one of the fittest rappers alive today. Track 28 is Best Friend with Yelawolf. Yelawolf calmly approaches the instrumental with a spiritual tune, and then does the opposite, and as he goes in aggressive mode, spitting bars as per usual. Track 29, Darkness. A psycho committed a shooting while under the influence and was caught, and then committed suicide as the cops entered the building. Track 30 is Kings Never Die with Quinn Stefani. Eminem voices his anger towards all his critics, rappers, and uninformed fans. He wanted to be remembered as a king and do anything to make that a reality. Track 31 is No Level with Lil Wayne. This song is a wake-up call to the rap industry, while Eminem himself expresses his thoughts about his stagnancy during his hiatus following Encore. Track 32 is Headlights with Nate Rouge. Eminem issues a public apology to his mom. They have really never gotten along, as she's been in a handful of hateful lyrics by Eminem. After years, Eminem now raps from a mature perspective and expresses remorse and even apologizes for those hateful lyrics. Track 33 is The King and I featuring CeeLo Green. This song is a part of the soundtrack to Elvis. This song even samples Jailhouse Rock by Elvis too. Track 34, which is the last one, this is called Farewell. Throughout the entire duration of Farewell, Eminem releases some inner tension caused by either an ex or an addiction, in a similar fashion to Never Love Again, concluding that she or it is the reason Eminem is in hell. He discusses the breakup and makeup nature of their relationship and the mind games involved that drove him insane. Despite the mass amounts of hatred M has for his partner, he hates nothing more than the fact that he still loves her or it. So that's the Eminem track review right there, you know. Now it's time for these announcements. Like as I talked to you guys about earlier. Let me go to it real quick. So, I need you guys to give me top 5 favorites of Quinn Explains, my short stories, which will culminate on September 8th, and you will have a chance to voice and vote on which ones you guys want on the countdown, because I will give you guys a shout out. The second announcement is that I will be doing a Q&A edition of Quinn Explains and be selecting 25 questions to answer for you guys. Now don't worry if I can't get to you guys' questions, as there will be more opportunities in the future. The third announcement on why Independence Love didn't come out. I asked one of the homies to help film it, but he flaked and the episode was abandoned and cancelled. But here's a question for you guys. Do you guys still want that episode despite it not being 4th of July? Or move on to the next one? Leave a comment below for that. My final announcement, I just finished my novel a while ago, as you guys know. I'll be making a donation page to help it get published so you guys can read it. I know most of you guys have been waiting in anticipation, but it will come. Once published, I will make a separate video on it. Until then, bear with me, guys. All the donations will be greatly appreciated and never taken for granted. More bringers on the way. Make sure you have those post notifications on for a shout out, for a chance at a shout out in the next video. Many more albums coming our way and other types of content. Thank you so much for all the love. We are only one sub away from 200, so make sure you smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, this is your boy Quinn. Peace out.